So each year, thousands of animals are given up to shelters because people cannot take care of them anymore. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about why people should adopt over shopping, because these shelters have become so overcrowded because people choose to purchase a pet over adoption. So I'm going to go into a little bit about some benefits that you get when you choose to adopt over shopping. So the first benefit, it is better for you financially. Saves a lot of money for you. The average cost to adopt a cat is approximately $50, and for dogs it's $100. I think the most that it can reach up to is about like $300, $400. But if you buy from a breeder or you get from pet stores, it can go up to $1,500 depending on the breed that you choose to get. So right there in the adoption fee, it is cheaper already. You have lower veterinary expenses. When you adopt, a lot of your pets come spayed and neutered because it's a requirement by them. A lot of them have vaccinations, either all of them, depending on their age, or at least the first round of them if they're a puppy. And a lot of them are also microchipped, so this is already included in the adoption fee. So if you're only spending $100, you're saving yourself a lot of money because spaying and neutering alone costs a couple $100s. You also have fewer miscellaneous costs. Depending on the age of your dog, if you get an older dog, you skip those developmental stages where you gotta buy bigger collars, puppy food, crate sizes, because as your dog gets bigger, you need to get bigger crates and bigger beds as well. And a lot of these dogs also have basic training from being in other homes. They are usually potty trained. They at least went through one training class, or their owners at least try to teach them some basic commands. So you don't have to waste your money then on training classes to further that. Another benefit is that it takes support away from these puppy mills and brings more attention to these shelters that have so many animals that need to be adopted. Puppy mills are often overcrowded. They do not give the dogs and cats care that they need. They receive very little veterinary care. A lot of them fall sick then, and they die from these diseases, and so do their puppies. And if you get the puppies before they notice it, you usually have to take care of that, and you might have to euthanize them or spend a lot of money into treating these illnesses. And then the money that's also given to shelters is used wisely. They use it for the care and maintenance of the facilities to try and make these dogs as comfortable as possible and keep them as clean as possible so that they don't get sick and that they're happy. They take care of their veterinary expenses, as I just said. They spay and neuter them, get them their vaccinations, and then they also focus on the education and resources. So if you adopt a dog, a lot of times shelters will say that you can stay in contact with them in case you need questions about training classes, or if you have questions about like your dog. A lot of them usually know the personality of your dog from working with them, that they can help you out, give you education tips as well. And lastly, you can find an animal better suited to your personality and lifestyle. A lot of dogs in shelters are older dogs. Not a lot of people bring in puppies. They wait until they are older to give them up. So if you get an older dog, you know what their personality is like, so you can find one more tailored to your lifestyle. If you're a very active person, you can usually find a dog that is active also. If you are somebody who is out all the time and you need a calmer dog who you can keep at home and is more of a couch potato, you can usually find something like that. If you get a puppy, you don't know what they're going to be like when they're older always, so you never know what you're going to get. You can usually find whatever breed you want. Sometimes it takes a little bit of research. You have to call around to different shelters, but you can usually find whatever breed. A lot of shelters have pits, and that's becoming a lot more popular now, but if you want a German Shepherd, or you want a Rottweiler, or you want a smaller dog, you can find someone somewhere. They also improve our health. If you listen to my last speech, I talked about how they can decrease our blood pressure, decrease cholesterol levels, and they can increase our heart health, and they also just promote exercise, which is something that's really important in this day and age. So yeah, they can also minimize your stress and anxiety, which is just better for us overall. So all in all, if you take this information into consideration and consider adoption before purchasing, you can change your life for the better, but not only yours, you can change an animal's life for the better. This promotes adoption, and word can get out into the community, and other people can go out and they can choose to adopt over shopping, and we can hopefully decrease the number of animals that are in shelters, and by decreasing the numbers, decrease the need for adoption, and everybody can have a happy home. And you're also giving these dogs a second chance at a better life. Thank you.